Hi and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Chantal, and tonight I'm going to be cooking a nice chicken breast with some cherry tomato sauce with some whole grain spaghetti, and with serve with a salad and a nice eggplant. So we're going to need all these ingredients. Um, we have here some white wine vinegar, garlic, tomato cherries, the olive oil, basil, rosemary, garlic, and onion powder, salt and pepper, flakes of crushed red pepper, and some hot mustard. So we're gonna start first. We're gonna start to with the oven at 400 degrees, and I'm gonna marinate the chicken. So we're gonna start with these two steps, and then we're gonna continue with the rest. For the chicken marinade, we're gonna use some oil. I'm using here for the marinade, I don't need extra virgin olive oil, so I'm using a mix of um, vegetable and olive oil. We're gonna use some garlic. I like this because it's already done. I mentioned I mentioned it in many of my videos. This is my go-to weekdays garlic. I'm gonna use some rosemary, a little onion powder, some flakes of crushed red pepper, salt and pepper, so I'm going to be using some lemon juice. So I already had like a half of a lemon, so I'm gonna use it inside. I forgot to remove the little seed. Usually I do it on the in the bowl, but now I was a little bit. I wanted to go faster. I thought there was no seed inside. Looks like there were, so. So this nice mix is going to be used for the chicken. If you've seen some of my other videos with the chicken breast, I always prepare it more like in I always prepare it similar. So we just remove everything that is not interesting to eat, like the fat and some strong part. And I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna open it this way. So I like to make it very thin, like it's more easy to cook, to take the flavor, and also it's gonna be more tender. So now that we made scallops with our nice chicken, I'm just gonna rub it very nicely in the marinade. And because we made a incision inside, so the marinade is going to go inside. It's going to give it taste and tenderness when it cooks. So we're going to put this aside for now, and we're going to work on our nice eggplant. I washed my board very properly, thoroughly, so there's no contamination with the chicken. I have two sides, so I can use either one or the other. Here I already cleaned my nice eggplant, so I'm gonna cut it very easily. Just remove the top, and I'm gonna make here maybe that size, so it's about 3/4 inch. I'm gonna cut all in slices. That's so easy and that's so yummy. I love eggplant. Here we don't want to lose anything, so we'll just remove the little, oops, the little, so we don't want to waste this. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna go ahead and put some oil in my pan that I'm gonna cook in the oven. That's very simple. We just rub them with oil on both sides, and this is like a sponge, so it's taking the oil easily. So you don't need to put too much, but just make them dip on both sides in the oil. So they're gonna cook nicely and they're gonna get a color. So that's very easy. We're just gonna put some spices and taste, and we're gonna put this in the oven. So I will start with the garlic powder. I need to fix this one. So it comes evenly. So onion powder. I'm using basil. Rosemary. Rosemary is good, but I don't put too much. This one is missing. And some salt. And of course pepper. And we're gonna top this with this crushed red pepper. If you don't like too hot, then you can omit this one. It's still gonna be tasty. Some like it hot. So as simple as that, it's gonna go in the oven for 30 minutes at 400 degrees, which is 200 Celsius, so 400 Fahrenheit. So while this is cooking, we're gonna cut our nice cherry tomatoes. So when the oil is hot enough, you can see by the way it's more liquid. So we're gonna test one piece and we'll see. It's ready to, yeah, that's perfect. So we're gonna put our chicken with the stripes, the incisions. We're gonna first put it on this side. So we're gonna get this very nicely grilled on one side before we even touch it to turn it. So what is important is that there's a little bit air in between. If they're too much jam-packed, they're gonna boil. That's not what we want. We want them to be crispy and to be a nice color. So now it's starting to smell so good. Sorry for the fan. Now we're gonna wait that all the chicken, all the around the chicken is gonna be white. So it means half is gonna be cooked. Now it's starting to turn. Look at that, nice, eh? So here we have a nice color on this side. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. And the fact that they are more thin than the actual chicken breast, usually that is more thick. So it's gonna cook faster and it's gonna be more tender. Yeah, the small pieces are done. You see how tender they are? So I have here a clean bowl. I put them inside. We're not reusing the ones that already had chicken inside. We don't want to make any contact with the raw meat. I'm pretty sure this one is done too. Let me check it. You see, it's completely white. This one is a little bit thicker. I'm gonna leave it. So you see, it's completely cooked. It's white. You don't want to overcook it too. This one too is done. We're gonna start our tomato sauce. I'm gonna put some extra virgin olive oil. I used to cook all the time with olive oil, extra virgin, but now it came so much more expensive. So I'm using for some recipes and for dressings and vinaigrette. I'm gonna add my tomato. That obviously is not going to be enough to make a sauce, so I'm going to be adding a little bit of strained tomato sauce. So what we want the tomatoes to melt, go down, and then we're gonna add a little bit of strained crushed tomatoes because this is not obviously not enough sauce. I'm gonna add a little bit of the white wine vinegar, not a lot, just maybe a couple teaspoons. That's it, just to give it a taste. Because it's strong, so you don't need to put a lot, but it's gonna give a very good taste at the end. And here I put my sauce. So let's go with salt and pepper. So I'm gonna put inside, this is very precious. It's a garlic flour, and with the garlic flours, you can use them to cook. It has a nice garlic taste, but a little bit softer. So what I do when it's summertime, I freeze them like in the ice cubes, and then I put them in a bag and I use them to put in the sauce, and it's very very tasty and very delicate and good. And they grow here in Quebec, but they only are available around August, end of August. So that's why by freezing them, you can have them all year long. So this is almost ready, and as soon as my cube of garlic flour is going to be melt, it's going to be ready. So I just need after to make the pasta. So you see all the tomatoes are soft, even if they are a little bit have a little bit body. We're gonna continue to cook this until everything is melt and everything is good. And the little pinch of white wine vinegar that we put inside really makes the difference. So this is completely done. It's gonna be very good with the pasta. Let's cut and clean the salad. I just want to show you the nice eggplant. So it's done. See, it has a nice color. It's all cooked and very soft inside, and the top is a little bit crusty. So that's my way of cooking the eggplant, and they are very good. I will see there. Let's do that later. So now I'm gonna cook the spaghetti. I'm gonna put them all. So I'm gonna boil them for a few minutes. In the package they say 6 minutes, but 6 minutes it's a little bit too much because we're gonna use them inside the sauce, so they're gonna continue cooking. So we want to make them a little bit al dente. So I like them. So while the pastas are cooking, I'm gonna be making my sauce with some. This is original yogurt natural. So I'm gonna be using this. I'm putting extra virgin oil, Dijon, uh, Dijon mustard, hot mustard for everything. Little garlic, pepper. You can put a lot of pepper. More lemon. So what I do here, I'm using a small fork to press my lemon. So half lemon is going to be more than enough. So if there's any seed inside, I'm just going to remove them like this. And this is ready to use. I did not put all the lemon. I'm going to taste it first. That's good. To put our pasta in the sauce. So let's make ourselves a nice plate. So we put a little Parmesan cheese on top of this, and that's gonna be very good. So let's taste this nice tender chicken. Mm. And with the nice pasta, let's try this one too. It's very good with the garlic flowers. It's an amazing taste. And about, you have to try the eggplant as well. Mm-mm. So that's very good. Hope you like this recipes. So we have four items. We have a salad, we have a chicken, pastas, and eggplants. So hope you're gonna enjoy or even maybe take one of this recipe. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe and share. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.